Yo guys, welcome back. I'm just gonna start my car. Just hope there's no cars behind me. Yeah, I'm good. So yeah, I'm just gonna follow my GPS, go back home. But yeah, I just did a delivery.
Continuous recording will now start.
Really, car, you have to interrupt me. But yeah, so I just did an Uber Eats delivery. It's Saturday today. I delivered fried chicken at this restaurant called Cluck and Cleaver. So yeah, the chicken was... It smells really good, by the way. It smells actually really good. Yeah, so I had to deliver it to my customer. Kept the food in a thermal bag. So yeah, at least the food is nice and warm. And now my car smells like chicken. So yeah. Goodness, this road is so confusing. I'm trying to get back home. And the GPS says I have to make a U-turn, but you're not really allowed to do a U-turn, you know, in this area. But whatever, I'll just like follow the GPS or whatever. You know, like wherever it leads me. I'm at this like really weird place right now. You can see. But yeah. So I'm sorry guys that I haven't jumped to the topic of this video. I'm just kind of lost. I'm just following the GPS, like the route that I have to take. But yeah, so I wanted to make a pretty interesting video, guys, and this video is going to be about, you know, like my experience doing Uber Eats, what it's like, and stuff like that. Now, I'm pretty new to Uber Eats. I've been working for Uber Eats for like, probably a month now, and I haven't been fired yet, so that's good. But yeah, Uber Eats is a pretty good job, I guess. I don't know too much on what to say about Uber Eats, but yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job, you know. Now, I was unemployed for most of this year, actually. I didn't have a job. I tried to find a job, but I just couldn't, because finding a job is like extremely difficult nowadays. So I was unemployed until August. Or late July. I completely didn't have any source of income. I didn't make any money. I wanted to sign up for unemployment benefits, but apparently I'm not eligible for that because you have to have been fired where it's not your fault or something like that, and you have to be like, I don't know. It has to not even be fired, but maybe like a layoff, or I don't know. So I didn't meet those qualifications, so I couldn't sign up for like unemployment benefits. But yeah, so then in like end of July, I got off the wait list for Instacart. So then I started working for Instacart, and I still have that job, but Instacart isn't like really a job though, you know. Instacart's not really a job, it's just like a side hustle. Because I don't know, I started working for Instacart. And when I did Instacart, it was like, you know, the job was like, or side hustle. It was kind of like, I didn't get that much money by doing those like orders. Instacart usually like, I would only make like $8 or $10. Usually not that much. And it was like, a lot of times the orders were really bad. They were like far away, or they were like, yeah, either really far away, like a 1 hour drive, and like sometimes not worth it. Sometimes it would say, oh, this order's $50, but then like it says you have to deliver to 2 locations, and it's like, you need to pick so many items. And like, the problem with Instacart is that it's like, it's a pretty confusing job, or side hustle. I keep almost saying job, but it is like a pretty confusing way to make money, because like, it might sound easy, but it's I don't know, at least to me personally, it's a little bit like confusing because you have to go to the store. You have to locate the items for your customer. Not only are you just delivering, you have to find them. You have to search for them. And that's not easy because stores can be so big. And it's not easy to find those items, you know. Sometimes I would go to a store and I would literally spend almost an hour there just trying to find the stuff. Sometimes I would have to talk to the store workers to like help me find it. So Instacart, while I did make some money, I didn't really like necessarily make a lot of money. But yeah, I only like my whole time working for Instacart, I only made like 40 bucks maybe, I don't know. So then eventually I started doing Uber Eats, but Uber Eats is like how I even got this job. And you can pretty much consider Uber Eats a job, even if some people might call it a side hustle. If you're someone like me that actually does it every day, you can technically consider it a job. But I don't know, Uber Eats is like how I got the job is I just went to the youth employment center, and then they helped me find a job for Uber Eats. They showed me like how to fully register, and I ended up like I had to like get a record of my driver's abstract, and then I ended up getting my driver's abstract. And so then when I got my driver's abstract, I had to complete my background check, and it got processed like really quickly, super quick. And yeah, I'm just gonna turn the camera like this. I'm just want to show you around, but you probably might have seen me already drive in this area. I tend to go here sometimes, but yeah. All right, perfect. Whoa, look at the sky. Yeah, it started to rain a little bit as I was driving, like when I was delivering food. But holy shit, it looks like it's either gonna rain or it's gonna snow, or I don't know. I don't know. Ah, shit. Okay, this guy's letting me pass, okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just focusing on, oh fuck, making my turn. Sorry. Okay, yeah, I'm good. All right, perfect. Anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I was just distracted. I was trying to focus on how to get out of here. But now I can finally continue talking. So yeah, the background check was processed, and I started working for Uber Eats. And the thing with Uber Eats is that I realized it's a very easy job. It's a very straightforward and easy job. It's not like Instacart where you have to locate items. Uber Eats is super easy. It's very easy. All you have to do is just accept an order, and you don't have to accept like any order, whichever one you want to accept. If it's like a good order that's like 10 bucks, you can accept it, or 8 bucks is okay. And yeah, so you can accept it, and then like you just go to like a restaurant or any place, and then you pick up the food, you verify your order, and you just drop it off at the customer's house. And it's as simple as that. The customer might say leave it at the door or ring the doorbell, and you just do what it says. Sometimes Uber Eats might make you like, for example, drop off food at like an apartment building. I've had that before, where you have to like drop off food at like an apartment building, and you might have to, you know, press the buzzer, go upstairs. Some places I've delivered food is like really random. I had to deliver food to a dental office, a gym, which was yesterday. What else? What other places? Oh yeah, the community lake, like almost a week ago. So yeah, quite a lot of places I had to deliver. But yeah, so Uber Eats is pretty interesting, and obviously the job does not require a job interview. You don't have a boss. You're basically what's called an independent contractor. So basically you just like, you work for yourself, which most people already know this anyways. But yeah, so you just work for yourself. There's no boss. You could just like work whenever you want. And you can choose any order you want and other stuff. But like, I don't know. The thing with Uber Eats though is that even though it's like a pretty good job, because it's like really flexible, you can work whenever you want. I'll tell you the pros and cons. The pros about working for Uber Eats is that, well, it's easy to make money, and you can make like a still somewhat of a good amount of money, I guess. And the job is like really good for driving experience, delivery experience. If you're looking to get like a delivery driver job, Uber Eats is really good. You can add that on your resume. But then again, there's cons about working for Uber Eats. Like, for example, I wouldn't say this job really pays that well, because I only make like $100 a week or $115 a week. And of course it's better than nothing, but then there's jobs out there where you can make that much money in like a day, you know? So it's like, while it is a good way to make some money, it's like, it's not really like that beneficial, I guess. And like, you don't get any benefits either, since you just work for yourself. And you still have to waste money on gas, car insurance, which really sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm happy I'm doing Uber Eats because I was completely unemployed. And now that I'm at least working and doing like deliveries, it's still better than nothing, but I don't know. I don't really know, to be honest. But yeah. But I haven't been fired yet, so I'm still doing Uber Eats. And I've mostly never made any mistakes. I mostly just like did everything right. The only problem, one lady, you know, reported me that I didn't have a delivery bag. That's the only place where they took it seriously, that I don't have a bag. Other places don't give a shit. It's only that one place in particular where that lady was so like mean about it. But yeah, now how would I feel if I did get like fired from Uber Eats, like if I got my account deactivated? Well, it's possible to get your account back. So it is possible I would just get my account back if I appealed it or whatever. But I don't know, it's like, at the same time, it's like, I would feel kind of sad if I got fired, just because it's like, I need money, and at least this is the only way I can make some money. But it's like how would I feel? I don't know. Probably wouldn't really feel that happy, given the fact that, you know, I'm not making money now if I were to get fired. But then again, it's like I don't even see myself doing this job forever anyways. And even if I did get fired, it's like, I wouldn't really care that much, to be honest, because it's like, you know, it's not like this job even pays a lot anyways. But yeah. But I don't know, there's like, Uber Eats is usually like, I don't know how to really describe it. It's like, sometimes I kind of want like to socialize with people, but this job, you're kind of just in your car. You don't really socialize with people. I mean, you do go inside like stores. You get the food there, right? You talk to the person that works there, and then you might sometimes like, you know, see the customer and like give the food, but there's not really much interaction. And I don't know, like, sometimes I want to socialize with people. Sometimes I don't, but sometimes I do. But if you're like working any other job, you might get the chance to socialize with people. But I don't know. I don't always want to socialize. Sometimes I don't at all. Sometimes I do. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, getting into Uber Eats is pretty easy. You just complete your profile, do the background check, driver's abstract. But then it's kind of annoying though, because you also need like proof of like your car insurance, right? You need proof of like that you have car insurance or whatever, or that like you own the car or whatever. But yeah, so you have to do that, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, you can, once that happens, you can pretty much just work. And yeah. But yeah, I guess that's all I had to say, guys. I'm almost home now. So I appreciate you guys for watching. And yeah, so stay tuned. And yeah, so bye. Take care.